Welcome back to another episode of Dark Girl Chronicles. This should be like part 2 of my episode, or actually part 3. This is part 3, because part 2 is us going golfing last night. We went golfing.
Frankie's Fun Park.
Yes. You have to speak up, too.
Oh yeah.
By the way.
I'm speaking
I
up.
mean, don't be like loud, but
I'm speaking up.
look who it is again.
Hi.
So he's made another appearance, and yeah.
Yep. I'm here.
So,
Please pardon me while I'm scratching my head a little bit.
uh-huh.
Not because of not want being on camera, but just scratching my head. I'm trying to relax a little bit, kicking back into Saturday afternoon.
Okay. But you still have to speak up.
Okay, I am speaking.
So that it can pick you up.
Okay, I'm scratching my head, even though on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Columbia, and spending time with someone I love.
Oh, yeah, aren't you adorable?
I try to be adorable.
Yeah. So
I try to be adorable.
So yesterday, yes, we're in Columbia. I finally moved. And I've been here about 2 weeks now.
Yep, you've been here 2 weeks. Well,
It'll be 2 weeks today, I
not
think.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks today. Also, today happens to be our anniversary.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11 months today. So, yeah. It's 11 months today. So, yeah, I finally moved and got everything packed up, and I've gotten the majority of it unpacked, but there's some stuff I still haven't done. I don't know. I'm getting around to it. I'm just lazy. I really am. And I'm also, job searching at the same time. And trying to spend time with this one right here.
Oh.
Because, important people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, we went out last night. We actually went on our first official date last night. That was odd. We've been together 11 months, and we've never been on, like, an official date where one of us was like, hey, let's go out on a date. And the other was like, okay. So, we went.
And next time, I think it was next Sunday, I'm picking it up.
Yes. We're alternating. I kind of sort of explained date night beforehand, but we alternate dates. 1 week I will pay, and the next week he will pay. And whoever is paying also drives and chooses whatever it is we're doing, and we were going to eat dinner. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be cheap. I hate being. I don't want to be cheap because we all know how when guys become cheap, we know how women do not appreciate that at times.
Yeah. I was immediately like, I'm going to need you not to be cheap.
I mean, be sensible, but don't be like cheap Pete.
Yeah.
From if you've seen Chris Rock's Champagne video, it was
Yes.
back in around '97.
Yeah. It was like 97.
Basically he had a song with Champagne and had one of his entourage named Cheap Pete.
Yes. But we last night, okay, so we went to dinner yesterday, and then we went to Frankie's Fun Park, and that's where you saw us part 2 of this episode. We were out golfing.
Yes.
And he beat me, so you guys can see, because I didn't, put the result of said golfing in there. He beat me by 2 strokes.
And trust me, I was very rusty at playing miniature golf. At one point, one course, I actually, believe it or not, decided to putted the ball so hard, it went out of the course and went onto the grass.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate it did not land into the pond. It would have been kind of a pain.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
And brother ain't going to strip off no clothes on no public golf course to go after a ball. No, we don't do that. We don't. No, we don't do that. Not especially in South Carolina, because that would get people arrested, get me arrested, expelled, and basically probably deported from South Carolina or anywhere else in the United States.
Maybe.
We're not trying to have that. So we're trying to have none of that. No possibilities, and no maybe trying to avoid those altogether.
Yeah. So it's really pretty out here too.
It is.
It is
kind of
quite pretty.
beautiful.
You guys can't see it, but I'm trying to hold it up a little bit so you can see. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's a little bit of blue sky back there. So.
Yes, and today is St. Patrick's Day.
No, that's Monday.
That's
it's actually Monday, but the event is today.
Oh, it was actually Monday, but today in Columbia they have a little event. St. Patrick's Day in 5 Points,
which they've had for
it's been for decades.
Decades.
And it was nice. It was to go at the time when I was younger, but now it's gotten to the point where everybody's drinking like a damn fool, and I mean drinking a damn fool. I'm not harping against St. Patrick's Day. I've been to a bar and I drunk myself, but I knew my limit. But unfortunately, we're talking about those careless, no class, showing their ass drunks.
Yes.
In public, who started drinking Friday night, then drinking today, and for a little bit of disclosure, I do work for a local hospital as a security officer, and the years that I've worked on this day, when these events happen, the hospital is filled up in the waiting room, triage, and other emergency areas with drunk patients, and the police end up bringing them to the psych area. And some of them think they're Superman on that good green Incredible Hulk shit. But we end up basically
Incredible Hulk shit.
We basically end up laying them out. Mm-hmm. I've been in a couple of fights myself. I basically had to hold my temper because if I if I got a hold of them, I was going to end up hurting them or basically be out of a job. Bro, man, I ain't trying to be unemployed or sued. But today I'm glad I'm off from that and spending someone I love, and I'm not in that messing around with that foolishness. We went to Sandy's today. We were originally going to go for breakfast, but
we had lunch.
We ended up having lunch. So at 3 o'clock, we're kind of going around town for about 3, and then come back over here. Help Lindsay will fix some dinner, and at 6 o'clock we're heading out to a new little place we just found out last week called Cosmic Rays. Nice little local comics shop. Meet up with some friends of ours there, and frankly, it's good. And tomorrow I will have to work, but at least I get some time to relax on next Sunday. Well, it's going to have to be Sunday. I had to work next Sunday, but still I'm going to try to be ready to have date night.
Yes.
Trying to get some sanity is helpful and therapeutic to me because even though I'm working a part-time job, it takes my mind off from doing a job search myself.
Yes. And so now we're gonna go at some point. We're gonna go see your mom. Too.
Yeah, say hello, pop our little heads in, and then just move on. We just got back a little bit about an hour ago from the game shop.
I bought some stuff. I had to buy some stuff. I bought another controller. And I bought a game.
And I think I destroyed the previous controller. I don't know how.
He tore the little piece off the thumb pad, and I was like, "How the hell did you?"
I don't even know. I'm like, how did I destroy a control pad? I mean, I don't even remember doing it.
But it still works. It's just the little plastic part is off the thumbstick.
Like,
I don't understand.
How in the world? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's okay because it still works. So
really,
that's fine.
Dr. Hyde Negro? Really?
Yeah. So, we had fun last night.
We did.
I guess. I had fun. I did. I had fun.
Yeah, one of the songs we was played was Fatboy Slim. The
Rockefeller Skank. It's Rockefeller Skank. Yes.
And yes, I acted a fool out there, like one of the dancers moving in.
Because the video for that is really weird, but it's awesome.
It's funny. It's very funny.
I like it. So it's one of my favorite songs, actually.
Yep. We went to Longhorns. Originally, our real plan was to go to Frankie's before it got late. And in Columbia, on Friday and Saturday nights, everybody could choose to go out to eat.
Yep. And it
And
was
quick.
already packed when
Yeah.
we went to Longhorn.
We basically were able to get a spot, and yes, we end up eating first.
Yes. So, um, yeah. So we're gonna do. I don't know. I need the list of questions for the boyfriend tag. We're gonna do that finally. We're actually gonna do that. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're doing the boyfriend tag questions, and so it's like 31 questions, so we're gonna try to do this like really fast.
Okay.
So question number one. What is question number one?
Where did we meet?
Okay, that's easy. We both know the answer to this. We met in high school at Richland Northeast in Columbia. I was in ninth grade, and you were in the 11th grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where was our first date? Well,
Okay.
officially, that would be last night.
Yeah,
Frankie's fun part.
yeah. But where's like our unofficial first date? I get to amend these
Mm,
questions as I see fit.
a, okay. AMF bowling lanes in Decker last year, March.
Not Decker.
Okay,
It's on Two
spring
Notch.
two notch. Sorry.
Yeah. We went bowling and
And ate ramen.
yes, and what was it for?
It was a somewhat Valentine's date.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was sort of. It was a kind of. It was unofficial.
That was an unofficial one because we weren't dating or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay, my battery is like, you're low. Okay.
Okay, we'll do two more. What was your first impression of me?
My first impression of you
Oh,
was you were really nice and you were short. And
I'm
you were
always the short
skinny
guy.
and you were adorable. You were really, really, really nice. And I was like, why is this dude so nice? That was, yeah, my first
Yeah.
impression of you.
Lindsay, she was at time a little irate and angry with everyone and everything.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
That is pretty true.
For a few certain people, everything else she did not like Northeast. And in a way, I kind
Well,
of had that similar tendency myself.
I was pretty irate because I was a teenager and, you know, hormones and stuff.
Okay.
It was weird.
All
Okay.
right. It was four. When did you meet my family? I met her family. This goes back. I'm gonna say back in 2009,
It was 2008.
2008.
You met my mom in 2000. Actually, you met my mom well before 2008.
Yeah.
You met my mom in like 1996 or so.
I think. Excuse me. I think it was around like 90, at least 97, I believe.
Yeah, it was either 96 or 97.
Okay.
I met your mom in 1997 or
Yeah.
thereabouts. I didn't meet your dad until last year.
Yeah. Till around what September? No,
It was September.
September.
It was September.
13th.
No, it may have even been August. Actually, it was August. I met him in August.
2013.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you met my dad.
I met
like,
your dad around like
2009.
Nine.
It had to have been 2009 because my parents got married.
yeah, but both
Again.
mom and dad met them in 2009.
You met my mom in
Okay, well, met
well
your
before
dad.
that, but you met my dad after
All right,
that.
okay, but I met your dad in 2009 basically because
And
we were still.
we've not met siblings and things yet. So
No.
but you've met my other family.
I met her other family. I met Tamara and James last year. It was, I believe.
Okay, so you have met some of my siblings. You met my sister then.
Yeah, we met Tamara and James. We met last year. I believe it was last June or July.
May.
May, excuse me, May. I apologize.
God,
May.
you were horrible with time.
I'm sorry. This is why I gotta try to get some of my hair back.
Okay, so all right. What's the next one? Weird habit of each other. Okay, like what's a weird habit? What's a weird habit for me that you would think is weird about me? I can tell you immediately. One of his weird habits is that he doesn't put things back where he gets them from.
Yeah, I
So,
do leave cabinets open.
He leaves cabinets open, and
I
it
admit
drives me crazy. Like I want to fight every single time because I'm like, this is not my house, but why is this cabinet open? Why? Why is the cabinet
She
open?
does not like me wearing socks.
That was
In bed.
something way down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I have a pet peeve about you wearing socks to bed. Like I have never ever liked that. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
who it is, and I don't wear socks to bed. Very, very like it's very rare that I will wear socks to
Let's
bed.
see.
But I have a thing about that.
What would be a weird thing for Lindsay? Good question. That's a
Something that I do that's really weird.
very, very. That's a very good question. Very good question. Telling me
I do some weird things.
yeah.
What?
Basically telling me to shut my face.
What? Because I tell you to shut your face.
Or saying, "Bruh," repeating the same thing over and over.
I was like, bruh.
Yes, that's one of those.
I was just
That's
like,
one of those officially.
Bruh. What in the
Enough.
world? No, because usually I'm just like, what in the world?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm amazed at what has just come out of his mouth.
Yes,
Because it's probably weird as shit.
yes, and I had to counteract that with some way.
Yeah, I know you do.
In saying that she is,
Oh, and also something else weird that you do, you pinch my nose.
yes,
You pinch my nose and you pinch my
Well,
cheeks.
she's very
And my
she's very
ears.
cute. So yes, I pinched her nose, dimples,
You know?
ears.
I would be offended if not for the fact that you think I'm cute.
I do that. I've done that to my little sisters.
Oh, that makes me feel much better now.
Well,
Oh my
they were
God.
dimply. They were dimply.
You
Women
do that
have
to
more
your
dimples.
sisters?
Women have more dimples than men.
You can't
Women
do
and
that to
babies.
your sisters and then turn around and do it to your girlfriend. What in the world?
But you have dimples.
Anyway, okay.
What's the other question before we get out of juice? What? How long have we been together?
We just answered that actually.
Yeah, exactly. We'll answer that one.
It's been 11 months and it will be 1 year next month today.
Okay.
Like
7.
next month on the 15th.
Do we have any traditions? Well, we have
What?
started.
Oh wait, actually, we should go back and answer that question a little bit more thoroughly. Okay, officially, we've been together 11 months.
Yeah.
But we were kind of sort of unofficial, like,
Yeah.
dating. Kind of, sort of.
It's a little bit like kind of limbo there at the moment.
Yeah,
at the
it was
time.
a little.
limbo.
It was a little, yeah, because I hadn't gotten a divorce yet, and so we spent time with each other, but we didn't spend time with other people like that.
And no, I did not break up the marriage.
Oh my God, no.
Please,
he
folks.
didn't.
Please.
He didn't.
Please.
God,
Please.
let me state for the record. No, he did not cause the end of my marriage. That was completely separate than anything else.
It was someone else, but I condemn and strongly condemn any type of cheating or
But
any relationship. So there it is.
he noticed me for
I did.
that.
But I did not act on that.
A lot.
I did not in any way attempt to act on
Oh Lord. Anyway.
it. Okay, but
All right. So
back to our traditions question. We both
do we have any traditions?
Well, we every year we go to Nashicon.
Yes, we do.
Which is
We
an
have been.
anime comic convention in town.
Yeah. We also go to Denny's on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to working on Christmas Eve and then having to come into town and get
Yeah.
something to eat. So
Yeah.
that's kind of sort of a tradition.
Well, let's see. What else we also do? Well, we started to do a date night. That's our
Yes,
tradition.
that's another tradition. Yes.
I also thought about doing a tradition like maybe every third Saturday we go to get a hot dog when I'm not working at Sandy's, local hot dog
Yeah.
place in Columbia.
Yeah. I like Sandy's.
Okay. An animal that resembles one another.
A bear for me. I think a bear for you too.
Maybe
Yeah,
between
I would say a bear.
and maybe a fox,
A
or maybe
bear.
a wolf.
A bear.
Look at the shaggy gray hair and beard, like in sorts. Okay. What was our first road trip? First road trip.
Oh wow, we've taken a lot of road trips.
Oh, let's see. We've been to.
Where have we been together? We've been places, and I can't.
Been to
think of-
Charleston. Okay.
Yeah, that's a road trip. We went to.
Charleston.
Yeah, you already said Charleston.
What else we've been?
We've been other places too, and I don't know where
We've been to
went.
Burlington to help. Well, no, that really would not call that a road trip.
Nah, not really.
No.
I'm trying to think. Where have we been together? We haven't really been anywhere
We've
together.
been to Greensboro.
Yeah, but that's not a road trip. I lived there basically, so that's not really a road trip.
Oh, okay.
Try again. We've been to Anderson. That's
Yeah,
a road
yes,
trip.
Anderson, definitely.
Together, we've driven to Anderson when I didn't live there.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd say that's a road trip.
Yeah, I was up to see a friend, one of our GI colleagues. How you doing?
Yeah. So anyway, she wasn't talking to us. She was
Okay.
talking to
No,
them.
I don't. Okay, sorry about that. What first thing you notice about me?
About you.
Hmm,
Didn't I just answer that question?
I think we just did. Wait,
Wait a minute. Did we just answer that? Yeah. What was your first
impressions?
impression? Okay. The first thing I noticed about him, um, that he wore glasses.
I wear glasses.
That was my first thing I noticed about him, that he wore glasses. Because I happen to have a thing for dudes who wear glasses. I've said this before on camera. Dudes with gray hair and dudes who wear glasses. And he had glasses. And I thought he was cute. And I was like, he's cute. He's got glasses, though.
Okay. Me. Let's see.
Ouch.
Lindsay's kind and Karen. Sweet.
You picked a trait about me, and the first thing I noticed about you was like a physical trait. What in the world?
I just call it how it is.
Okay.
I call it how it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, probably the final one for right now, due to the amount of better time. What pisses him off?
Um,
Well,
for you, people who don't do what they're supposed to be doing and they shirk responsibility.
yes, and
I knew that about you.
that's a big thing that get me pissed off, and I would say name names, but for the sake of
Yes, for privacy's sake.
and for legality reasons, I won't.
We'll just leave it at that.
We'll just leave.
it
No,
at that.
but basically, people who are fake, shady, and dishonest, that really it burns. It has a special place that really burns my hide.
Yes. So,
Short
what about
name.
me? What's something that pisses me off?
Let's see.
And there's a lot. So
There's a lot.
pick from something.
Uh, shady people.
Yeah, that's one.
People who don't pay attention to what they're doing.
Yeah, because there's no excuse not to pay attention.
Poor people who don't know how to drive.
Yes, I hate that. I am not the world's best driver, but I hate when people don't know road rules and then get in the car and attempt to drive. I'm like, learn the rules of the road before you do that, please, and pay attention while you're on the road.
Yes,
because that's how people get into accidents and die.
and people who play video games all day instead of going to work.
Yep.
To bring in income.
Yep. Especially when, they're like sitting there.
I'm not one of those people. I do love video games, but at the same time, Brian needs to need to pay some bills. He needs to work. He needs to eat. He needs clothes. He needs electricity, running water, and all that good stuff. I mean,
I hate people who lie. That's something I can't stand lying. Especially, and I can't stand hypocrisy, especially when it's just completely unnecessary. Like, there's no need to be a hypocrite and or lie about things. And that is one of the, actually those are the two biggest pet peeves I have. Like, I have stopped talking to people for that sort of thing.
Yes.
I can't stand that. Like, I really cannot stand that. So.
Okay, one more. Favorite feature about each other?
I don't know. My favorite thing about him, like, I wonder if they mean feature, like...
About each other.
Yeah, but favorite feature... I guess maybe they mean, like, trait or whatever. My favorite trait of yours is that you have a big heart.
Oh.
Is that you have a big heart. And so, like... You will give the shirt off your back to someone if it means that they're happy.
I try. Lindsay's, I think, caring, about the same as mine, but she cares deeply about people, about family, with her mom.
Yeah.
and and,
Yeah.
and that's a I can't say anymore. If I go on, I'll be kind of at words and eat up more of the battery life on it. But kind heart and
Oh.
caring,
Oh.
loving daughter
That's
to
sweet.
her family.
I try. I am the weird sister and
Okay, we're
cousin.
at 40% here on the iPhone, and
Yeah, on my iPod, I probably got a lot of battery. It's okay. Keep going.
all right, here we go. We have 14. What do we are? Okay, no, hold on. 13. Three things I'm good and AMP not good at.
And that's ampersand, probably.
And
That you're
ampersand
good
probably.
at and not good at. Okay, 3 things that you're good at. Hmm. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. I
Oh,
have to think about that. I have to think about. Oh, okay. One thing that you're really good at is color coordination with like your clothes and
I
stuff.
try. It's a battle.
He's very stylish. Like I'm
It's a
just
battle.
like,
It's a battle, folks. It's a
wow.
battle every day.
um, and he always looks neat. I know that's not something necessarily to be good at, but he's not. He doesn't look like a slob. Like he doesn't look
I
like a slob,
I
and
can't do the I can't do
that's
the baggy
hard to
pants
do.
thing.
Like,
I gotta have a belt on. It's
um,
just not cool to have you having your pants hanging off your behind.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Oh, and you're good at moving things. You're actually really good at that. At, like
So
moving things
no,
around,
what about
like boxes and stuff.
intelligence?
They said 3, so I picked 3 out of the
Okay,
group.
okay. I won't fault you on that one. I won't fault you on that one. Okay, what three things Lindsay's good at?
Well,
One.
3 things you're not good at. Okay, driving. That's number 1.
Okay,
Um,
I drive pretty well. I'm not one of those crazy drivers.
no, you're not. You're actually
Yes,
terrible at driving. He's terrible at
I
driving.
defy you on
You
that
do
one.
not pay attention on the road.
I do pay attention.
No, you don't. You don't
Yes,
be paying
I
attention.
do.
You be looking all off over here. You're like over here. The stuff that you're supposed to be paying attention is over here, and you're looking all over here.
Good
The light
Lord.
be green. You stop in the middle of
I
the
disagree.
road. You
I
speed. You're on
strongly
people's bumpers.
disagree.
No, and you know
No,
what? You know
no,
what makes it so bad is,
no.
I thought I was the only person who noticed that, but I'm not. His own mother was like, I will not ride in the car with
Hey,
him.
that
She was
boy.
like, I'm not riding in the car with him anymore. I will not do it.
Oh well,
Because he is a terrible driver. And I was like, yes.
That is
Yes.
not true.
I have seen you. Yes,
Not,
it is.
I defy
Yes,
that.
it is.
I disagree.
Oh my gosh.
I disagree with that
I've watched
statement.
you stop in the middle of the road for no reason. Just no reason. You are on people's bumpers. You drive too
I
close
do
to people's
not.
cars.
I do not. I
And
disagree.
you speed.
I
And then,
disagree.
or you drive too slow.
I disagree.
Oh my God, you are a
I
terrible
go
driver.
the speed limit.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I've
I
seen
do.
you speed. And then you pass by something and be like, oh wait, I passed by it. I'm like, because you were speeding. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I love you to death, but you are a terrible
Critics.
driver.
Critics.
Terrible driver.
Critics.
You're okay on the highway. You're an
Critics.
excellent highway driver.
Critic.
So I should say for driving, actually one of the things you're good at,
Critic.
highway driving, you are excellent at. I would ride with you on the highway, but I will not ride with you in the city. Not if I can really help it, because you drive terrible in the city.
Critics.
You drive
Critic.
terrible, and that's why. Oh, and you
Critic.
speed when you are moving forward in motion after you've started.
I'm not locking arms.
Yes, you are. You've been in my hand.
Sorry.
When you are at a stoplight and you are in forward motion again, you take off too fast. That also uses up gas. In addition to the cruise control.
Okay, granted, I'll give that one.
Yes, but he is a terrible city driver, and I know this because my daddy drives the exact same way.
I know. I
He
disagree.
said digest.
I disagree.
Anyway, so
Disagree.
alright, something else that you're bad at. You tend to ramble.
Okay, I do ramble.
You tend to ramble, and I'm just like, okay, I got it. I got it.
I do ramble. I chalk that one up.
And you're kind of scatterbrained.
Okay.
But that's 3, and they said 3, so I'm leaving it 3.
Okay, it's got a little bit of scatterbrained.
Okay, something that I'm not good at. Something that I'm not good at. Well, you hadn't named the things that I'm good at.
Okay,
Three
well,
things that I'm
okay,
good
yes.
at.
Let me start. Well, I want to start with the things that negative. Well, I will start.
Wow.
But they're minor stuff. Minor, but
Wow.
they're minor. But the good outweighs the bad.
Huh.
And that way, one, Lindsay worries about her hair too much. She does. She worries too much about it. Your hair is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop worrying about what hair pieces. Stop it. Stop it. That's crazy.
For somebody who's concerned about me being worried about my hair, you worry about yours too much too. Because you're
Okay.
always worried about it being gray, and I'm like, leave it alone. It's
Yeah, but
fine. It's
my
beautiful.
it's my gray hair.
Your hair is beautiful. Like,
Okay.
I wish if my hair were going to turn gray that it would be salt and pepper like his.
Okay.
Like, I want gray hair actually, but if my hair were going to be gray, I wanted to be salt and pepper like his, because his is beautiful. Like, that's a beautiful salt and pepper,
Okay.
and it is premature gray, but it's not like it's not crazy looking. Like, it's actually really pretty. I don't. And the reason why I wear hair pieces is, and he fails to. I don't know why he ignores this every single time.
I know.
And I have to tell him.
I know to
I have to
save
tell
time.
him every
But
single
at the
time.
same
It's to save
time-
time and it's convenience. Convenience. Okay. You guys have seen my hair. I've had my hair out. I've had my hair out before on camera. My hair is ridiculous. It is super thick and it is super coarse. Like, super coarse. It's beautiful when it's done. But when it is not done, my hair is a beast to comb and tame and keep clean. So, I will keep it clean. It's just, it takes me 2 hours. Just to give you an idea, it takes me 2 hours to wash my hair, blow dry it, and, like, do, like a blowout with a, flat iron. It takes me 2 hours to do that. Like, that's 2 hours I could have been doing something else. Then fool it with my hair. Like,
Okay, second one.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay.
At times, she does a little too much rambling on. Where she says, bruh, a little too much.
What in the
A
world?
little too much.
What
a little too
in
much.
the world?
A little too much. That's all it is. A little
Don't
bit
be
too much.
pulling on my arm.
A little bit too much, but it's evident that's small. All these are small. Third, she was judo chopping people. Judo chopping.
You know where I got
rope.
that from? I
Judo
got it from my
chopping
ex-husband, actually, which is terrible.
That was hard. that was. Now I blame him for that. No, I scratch that. I blame him for that.
I got that
Yes,
from him.
I blame
Because he
that
was
for him.
always talking
About
about judo chopping
people
somebody. Yes.
in the throat, groin. I was like, good.
He would make me laugh. And I tend to, when I tend to think of him, I try to think of positive things.
I do blame him for that, but somewhat
I
is
try to
somewhat
think of
positive. It
this-
is somewhat positive, somewhat kind of like half.
I do. I try to
But
think
she
of.
does go at times with screams about trying to judo chopping people in the throat.
I do. I try to think of positive things when I think about him, instead of the very obvious negative and crazy things about him. So, and that was one of the things that he used to.
Excessive
He
judo
would
chopping.
actually make me laugh, and he would say things like, "Girl, I'm gonna judo chop you in the throat." And I'll be like,
Judo
"How you gonna judo
chopping-
chop somebody?"
Judo chopping people, worrying about her hair.
Yes.
And
I don't ramble.
and little and at times
I do
ramble
not
too
ramble.
much. Ramble at times. That's negative. Now to the positive side. Lindsay is very well organized. Her yes.
Not really. you
As
you
she-
just see that good side.
Her professionalism is what we do at GI. Basically, y'all seen our GI portion. She is not only does video, but she's also editor in chief. Does copy, layout, editing.
I do everything,
everything basically.
pretty much.
Everything. What I try to learn how to do some things myself, but she knows what she's doing. Anyone who does not hire her is a complete jackass. 2, she's very kind and caring and compassionate.
That's something. No,
She was-
something I'm good at.
Oh, okay. Well, she's very good at comforting people when they need it.
Oh,
When I was going through limbo with my job, she cheered me up
immediately.
immediately. So it meant it meant a whole. It means a whole lot too. 3 knows how to make people laugh.
I don't know, because you don't laugh at me.
She does. She does.
You don't laugh at me. He be giving me that pity laugh, and I'm just like, just stop it.
Trust me. When it's basically what she does. She does make me laugh. She does make me laugh. Making people laugh, and sometimes in a way, judo chopping them in the throat. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is a good part of judo chopping. She actually almost tried to judo chop my phone.
Because your phone's terrible.
Yeah, yes, I have a Samsung Propel, and
Your phone is freaking terrible.
she wants me to go get an iPhone. I say, look, I like Apple nothing but love for you. I like the iPod Touch, but I'm not ready to get any new iPhone anytime soon, because every month they come up with a new damn model.
No,
Apple.
they don't. It's once
I'm
a
sorry,
year.
I don't know, Apple. Y'all getting
word.
ridiculous.
You're exaggerating.
Yes, Apple,
It's
stop
once
it.
a year.
Stop it.
And even then, nobody tell you got to go and upgrade it. They came out with 2 new models since I've gotten mine. And you see me going to upgrade?
No.
I'm not going to upgrade until it's time to upgrade.
Exactly.
Anyway, next question.
Let's see.
What do we argue the most about? We really don't argue about anything. Not really. Not seriously.
No, not
We
really.
really don't argue about anything.
I can't figure out what did we really argue about last time. What was our last argument?
We really don't argue about anything.
We don't.
We really don't. Like,
We're being honest. I mean, trust me.
I mean, I really
we
cannot
can't
think about what we
can't
argue
fi-
about.
I can't figure out what we argue about.
That's weird. Okay.
15, this is your question.
Do I have PMS? Do I? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and answer that before he even answers. He's not around me most of the time when I have PMS, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I tend to, when I have
Capable,
PMS,
yes.
I tend to isolate myself and stay away from people because I know that I can be irritating and I want to fight about everything. Like, that would be when we would argue about something because that's when I want to fight about it. And I'm, like, super angry and pissed off and swollen and just wanting to be like, "Argh!" And so, yeah. I tend to just stay away from people. So, he's very rarely seen me like that. Very rarely. I mean, like, very rarely. Like, the last time
Maybe
probably
like
you saw me.
like less than 3%.
Yeah, it's a lot less than normal. Like, maybe the last time that's when you saw. I mean, I was not angry about anything. I was just really tired and swollen, and I didn't want to do anything, and I had stuff to do, and I was crying and whining about everything, and he was just looking at me like, "Really, bitch?
No.
I'm going to tolerate this because I know that this is not how you normally are all the time. I'm going to be nice." So,
let's see. Maybe I should answer that question. But do I? Maybe I just have a male.
Yeah, you sometimes do.
At times, I do want to backhand certain people, but I'm trying to.
He doesn't get that way until he's like, because men have it too. They love to try to pretend like they don't have it, but men have it too.
We get angry. We want to just throw somebody out the window.
But y'all tend to around the time that ours shows up. But if you're around us long enough, you'll start picking up on it, and you can tell that man is in a relationship with a woman because, but no, in his case, he gets it when he's sleepy. And he hasn't had anything to eat.
Yeah.
If he's sleepy, oh my God. Like, I just want to be like, go lay your ass down and go to sleep then. Just go lay down. Because you're starting to work on my nerves.
Or when I don't have enough to eat, I do kind of lose focus.
Yes. Yes, and you like to fuss with me then. That's when you tend to fuss with me.
Okay.
And you want to be mean. And you're like, stop touching. You be like, literally, stop touching me. And I'm like, I'm not even touching you. What in the world? Like, go lay down. You need to go to bed right now.
It's like a Jekyll and Hyde thing. I try not to let Jekyll be
my God.
Let Hyde be too doggone abusive. Okay.
Number 16.
Who
we
wears the pants in a relationship?
just had this come up.
And frankly, she says she does. I say I do.
He does.
The
Kind of,
battle
sort
is
of.
still continuing. So until we get we'll have to come back to that question.
It's about half and half.
Half,
It's about
yeah,
half and
50.
half.
I'm not trying to keep up a tally of what. But,
Yes. So
this
okay.
is our next...
Wait a minute. I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna come back. I'm gonna stop it here, and then we're gonna come back and answer number 17 through 31. We're gonna do the other 14 questions.
Can we do part 2?
Yes, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm pausing it.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
See what I mean?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we'll be back shortly because I'm gonna pause this and then we're gonna come back and answer more questions.